change hurts. Growing requires courage. But what few realize is that the greatest resistance to transformation does not come from the external world. It comes from within. It comes from the ego. And here's the truth that almost no one wants to admit. You are not stuck because you lack strength. You are stuck because there is a part of you that does not want to change. That part is your ego. The ego hates change. And not because it is lazy or stupid, but because it was created to protect you from pain. The problem is that it does this in the most primitive way possible, by avoiding anything that threatens the identity structure it has built, even if that identity is suffocating you. You see, the ego sustains itself on certainties. It needs to believe it knows who you are, how the world works, what to expect from people. It constructs narratives, stories, explanations, many of them false, just to keep everything under control. And when you start to question these truths, the ego panics. Because changing means admitting that perhaps you have lived a lie. That perhaps much of what you believed to be you was just adaptation. It was just survival. Carl Jung spoke about this process in depth. He said that the ego must be decentered for the self, the true center of the psyche, the totality of being, to emerge. And this does not happen smoothly. It is a collapse, a direct confrontation with the shadow, with everything you have rejected, denied, or buried within yourself. That's why so many people flee from self-knowledge, because knowing oneself is not a peaceful stroll through illuminated landscapes. It's a descent into the underground. It's facing chaos. And the ego knows this. It knows that if you truly delve deep, if you look at yourself with brutal honesty, it will lose control. That's why it sabotages. It creates distractions, dramas, rationalizations, resistances. It says, it's not the right time. You're not ready. This is nonsense. It prefers that you remain unhappy, but predictable, rather than risk discovering who you really are. The fear of change is, in fact, the fear of the death of the ego. Because for the new to be born, the old must die. And the ego fears this process like a cornered animal. It will do anything to keep you tied to the old version of yourself, even if that version is killing you inside.